welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to take a few minutes here to talk about something that's come up a lot recently, new devices being released, and especially in the e-ink world, talking about portability. It puts some things in perspective for me, so let's get into it. All right, everybody. So here we are, and I do want to talk. This is maybe it's an age thing, maybe it's just the fact that I remember what computers and laptops and tablets used to be, but a lot of talk has been given to this idea of portability. So we talk about things like the Nomad, the MobiScribe Wave, or the new Boox 13.3-inch Max, and eventually the Supernote A4X. And the biggest issue that I see is that we've kind of lost a little bit of perspective here. This is actually used to be my computer. It's a Samsung Galaxy Book, and it's the 17-inch, so I do like a large screen, but this is a 17-inch diagonal, and I've got it in its tablet mode right now. So, I mean, it's a hefty device. So when you need a portable computer, this is what you're going to take. But even the iPads are fairly large other than the mini. But most of your laptops, and this, even though it's big and it's kind of bulky, is way thinner and lighter than laptops even 10 years ago. And it's amazing that that's kind of what we're talking about with e-ink tablets now as to whether or not they're portable. To me, this fits easily into a laptop bag. It fits easily into my briefcase, and I can take this and have this as a portable machine wherever I go. Even my Asus that I'm using to record this video has the ability to be really portable. Now, again, it's a heavier machine, but it works. I don't consider that as not portable. Now, is it as light as a notebook? No. Is it going to be as small of a footprint as a notebook? No. But let's put that even in perspective. So let's take away the computer and the big screen that we have, and let's pull over some other comparisons here. So I was not able to find my folio, which I really wanted to find for this. I had a folio that I carried all of my notebooks in. So this is a regular size legal pad, and it's just barely fitting on the screen. So let's go ahead and turn it sideways. It's a little bit easier to see. So this is a regular sized legal pad, and I would have that in a leather folio for business. And I have a really nice one, actually, I got when I passed my comprehensive exams they gave me that has my full name on it, and it's just really nice. So I would always carry that, and then I would fold this into the back, and then you would carry around this notepad. So this is my standard sheet of paper, and this used to be my work life. Matter of fact, this is one of my old notebooks. I had to search through it to find an empty page, just so I didn't show any sensitive data or anything. This is what that was. Now, fast forward, and let's say you're talking about a regular school size notebook or something like that, and here that is. It's a little bit longer. It goes over a little bit, but this is the Rocketbook. I'm using it for scale. This is very much, I think, what you're looking at if you're talking about the Max, or if you're talking about that 13.3-inch device. This is about that A4 size. Now, if we take the Manta and we put that on here, that shows, and this is where we start getting into the argument that anything bigger, and let's go ahead and grab Wave and the Kobo Aura 1. I went ahead and popped the Aura 1 out of its case really quick just to give us this real comparison. Anything above this 6 to 8 inch, because this is 7.8 inch right here with the Wave, and I don't have a Nomad, but the Nomad's a similar footprint. And so this is 6, 8, 10 and a half, about 10.7 inch. And then you get to the A4 size, which is the 13.3 inch. Quite frankly, all of this is portable to me. Now, maybe that's a subjective thing, and obviously it is. If you're wanting to use a reader, you're going to say that this is much lighter in the hand and it's easier to use. That I completely get and I agree with. The same with the Wave, and the same with if you're using the Nomad or something like that. But the issue being, is it portable? Is it something you can take with you on the go? Is it something you can easily carry? And my opinion on that is that all of these devices fit that bill. I've heard a lot of people saying they wouldn't carry the Note Max or they wouldn't carry an A4 size tablet. And I get it to some degree, but I also put it in perspective. So for me, if I'm being productive and I want to be the most productive I can, I want something with more real estate that I can write on and that is still fairly light. The Manta is extremely, extremely light. I take this with me everywhere I go now. Before that, it was the A5X, which again is heavier than the Manta, but still light. The paper is going to be lighter. It doesn't have all of the components in it, but this is not heavy. This is not something, either one of these, that you are going to have extreme fatigue by carrying it around. And again, that may be a subjective personal opinion, but I just wanted to throw it out. What are your thoughts? What do you think down in the comments? At what size does a productivity tool become too big or become too burdensome or what you would consider not portable? I guess, again, coming from where I come from, there's a lot of wiggle room there. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. All right, everybody. Thanks for indulging me in that. It was kind of a quick little rant just about putting things in perspective. Again, from my perspective, if you're looking at something like this, all of these things become portable. I get the argument that some are more portable or easier to move around or easier to carry around. But when you consider the things that we transport currently or that we have transported for years for productivity, to me, they just seem like very, I don't want to say strange arguments because everyone has their own thing. But for me, it's not an issue. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for being here. If you have comments, please drop them below. What is your perfect size device? What are the devices that you carry? Is there a size that you consider just too big? This is something I wouldn't want to take with me in my bag, whether it be my backpack or my briefcase. If that's the case, I want to hear it. But thank you again to all of my patrons. Thank you very much for being here. You'll see the list of patrons go up. Please stop by Patreon. Check me out there. Check out the new website, which is also down in the description. I've recently left Blogger, and I have my new website that is through Obsidian Publish, and it's at ofc1820.com. Come see me. And until next time, keep on moving forward.